Gabriele Caruso is the author of Angel Shadow Fantasy, a spiritually rich epic that blends philosophy and introspection in a battle between light and darkness within the soul. And Gabriella is on the line with us here just now. How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you. I'm so glad to be here. I appreciate the fact that you can allow me to show to everyone this story, Angel Shadow.
Absolutely. So, without giving too much away, can you tell us a little bit about the story of the book?
Yes, the story is about a narrow path that the characters uh, lives for knowing their own selves. They enter in contact with their own spirit and mind, and in this mind or soul they encounter their own past self, future self, and present
Mm.
self, but also they fight with their own demons, which represents, for example, the fears, the fact that these demons don't allow them to reach their own potential.
Mm.
They can't reach the status of warrior of light, warrior of God. And this story is an epic fantasy in which there is a battle between the light and the darkness, but in extra dimensional situation, extra
Yeah.
dimensional.
So, what was it that inspired you to write the book?
What inspired me is the human soul, the
Mm.
human spirit, the motivation, because this story is not about an epic fantasy and that's all. No, it's not all.
Yeah.
It is a metaphorical representation of the human spirit, of the battle that we encounter, meet every single day in our lives. And the fact that there is a spiritual battle in everyday life or every person life, in which we can decide to enter in this spiritual battle or not. We can decide it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How would you describe the kind of fantasy world that you've created for the book?
Gothic, futuristic, and it is like the Lord of Rings or
Mm.
Avatar, or for example, the Divine Comedy. But it is more futuristic, more futuristic. Yeah, we
Yeah.
can see words of lightness or darkness, uh, very very bright, uh, warriors, not dragons, not something like that, but stones that give you particular power on the sword. They put on these stones on their own sword, and they have particular power, something like
Yeah.
that.
Did you have any spiritual or philosophical texts that guided or influenced your writing?
Yes, the Bible. The Bible
Mm.
is is the first thing that I put on this book. There are phrases of the Bible, for example, Ephesini,
Mm.
in which there is described the warrior with the armor and the function of the armor in a spiritual meaning. And also other types of phrases, but also the philosophical concept of yin and yang,
Yeah.
also for the title of the book.
Yeah. Well, the book's title is Angel Shadow. So, how does that connect to the core themes of the story?
Yeah, angel shadow. It is a it is a philosophical concept of yin and yang because we have the entity of light, the angel,
Mm.
that focused on the sun. And when he focused on the sun, the shadow fall on his back. And this opposition between light and darkness, in which the entity of light, which is the angel, can also have his own demons, also have his own darkness,
Yeah.
but on his back. It is, I think about the fact that you can point on the positive thing about the sun, but you can leave the negative things on your shoulder. It is
Yeah.
like a metaphorical concept.
So, which character surprised you the most during the writing? Was there one who developed in ways that you didn't expect?
Carl. Carl, because
Mm.
he starts from weakness, a really great weakness. He remembers about his past. He remembers about his past
Mm.
and all the kind of things that makes him weakness, the way he was. And through the story, he followed the narrow path. He followed the narrow path. He becomes the greatest version of Warrior of Light. Sorry for my back accent, but I'm Italian.
Yeah. Well, and if you could speak to one of your characters as their creator, what would you like to tell them or ask them?
um, I can ask them if they really knowing their self
Mm.
after this path. And I think that the answer will be yes.
Yeah.
It is development and knowing of their own soul, the deepest, the deepest part of their own soul, the hide part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what is a moment in the book that you think readers might overlook but actually holds a lot of meaning?
A lot of meaning, the part where Carl enters
Mm.
in his mind and met his own past self. That moment is really important because it is a reflection of the writer. It is a personal thing
Yeah.
in that moment. So, but not only a personal thing. I think that it is also a thing that everyone can live one time in the life. The talk moment with your own past self. That uh, that confront that can you have with your past self, and
Yeah.
it can be a sad moment or a good moment. It depends on you.
Yeah. And what's the main message or emotion that you hope readers will take away from Angel's Shadow?
That we have to turn on our light, interior light. We have to become the best versions of ourselves and fight with our internal demon. We have to. We
Yeah.
have to fight our shadows, because we have shadows. We have times in life where shadows are too much, and we have to fight with all of them and
Absolutely.
encounter the light, reach the light.
Yeah. Now, do you have any plans to write any more books after this one?
Yes, I call it the Angel Shadow Project because it will be Angel Shadow 2, 3, and 4. It will
Mm.
be a saga because I want to extend it to every part of the world and I hope it will be a comic, a series TV, but it is a great, great dream. For
Yeah.
this, I call it the Angel Shadow Project because I came from nothing, from the bottom. I wanted to reach greatness. And it is a thing for every person to have a dream like me. If I
Yeah.
can, you can. This is not a simple book, but a project of happiness and dream. Uh,
Yeah. Well, in the meantime, this current book is called Angel Shadow Fantasy. So, where are we able to find that book?
we can find it on Arkway Publishing. Arkway Publishing from Simon and Schuster. And on every platform, Amazon, EBS, Feltrinelli, in every site on Google. Edge
Yeah.
Shadow Book, and you can you can have it.
Brilliant. Well, many thanks for joining us today. It's been great having you on the show.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thanks for all the listeners.